Hey, what's happening, everybody? Happy Friday. Happy to be here. How's everybody doing? Back down in the basement. It's cold outside. I guess I'm getting a little soft. I'm a little sore from yesterday, man, scraping at that sound deadening stuff in that ceiling. Oh my goodness, that stuff was on there. Didn't help not having a good scraper, but we got about 90% of it off. We got to finish it up probably sometime tomorrow. Got to help my brother-in-law in the morning, so we'll see. Who's all in here? Who do we have today? We got Rick. What's happening, Rick? Kevin L. What's going on? Kim's right there. Queen Dee Dee Speed Shop. Hi, Danielle. Floyd, what's going on? Floyd made it. All right. Grady's in here. Very good. Very good. Glad to see everybody. My glasses are a little dirty. I should have cleaned them before I came downstairs. That's all right. So what's everybody been working on? You guys saw what I was working on. I know, Dan. I'm pokey. I don't think I have to be that critical either because I'm sat and painting it, but I still don't want to look over and see something that I knew I should have did. I can't help it. I am gonna move quicker on like when the car's done, I'm gonna do some flips. I might even do a couple flips in between just to get the thing going. I already hinted around. There's a guy at work, he's got a Jeep, it's getting rusty, and I told him, I said, listen, when you start getting real paranoid about that rust, I'll buy the Jeep off you. And he seemed interested. He was like, okay, okay. So we'll see. That'd be fun to fix, fix the rust. Maybe paint the whole thing and wrap the liner or something. I don't know. Just daydreaming because I don't have anything. But I just back to the point, this one's my opus, my Mr. Holland's opus, I guess you could say. So, you know, I can move quick. I can do butchery too. I'm on a learning curve though. I'm a little behind. I'm older, but not necessarily wiser in the car department. There's a learning curve for me. I'm trying to catch up. I can do industrial stuff really good. The car stuff I'm just figuring out. What do we got in here? Howie Mook made it. What's going on, Howie? The drinker side, isn't that what your name calls it? Flannel, the Derek, the vice grip garage guy, the drinker side. Yo, Robert, you made it in here, man. I hope you're feeling better. Your channel's really taking off, brother. I'm really proud of you, man. You're doing a great job. Yo, Gorney, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, brother. Appreciate it, man. The 80 Camaro chick, what's going on? How you doing? Thanks for coming in. Shop Cat made it. Very good. Actually, the passenger side rocker came out the best out of all of them, and I messed with that when I was putting them together with the sheet metal. I didn't really like the way I think it was supposed to go on the driver's side. I can't remember exactly what I did. I cut it in, and it was a little deeper. I had to add a little more Bondo, but it was so much easier to transition. I guess I should have done that on the driver's side too. I don't know. But I'm just getting it ready because I want to paint the door jambs. I really want. I'm dead serious about closing off the inside of the cabin of the car. So and then I could talk about getting Phil over, and we're going to wire the car together. But that's down the road. Right now, let me get the dash painted. Let me get all the garnish moldings painted. I just want it to look nice. I'm going to do it all in hot rod black. You know, just do the whole car in hot rod black. Then it's like a chalkboard, and then we can get out the paints, the pinstriping paints, and we can start doing stuff. Kim and I painting some things on it and all that. And that can be like an in and out of the garage thing while I got something else in there doing the repair work on the on whatever I'm getting to flip or whatever. Because I got a couple extra garages. I mean, like I said, I got that house around the corner. I could throw the other car in that if I had to. I'm sure my kid would let me use his garage. He's not going to use it. Yo, one, you made it in. What's going on? Thanks for coming. I appreciate it, man. The honey and the Bondo. I'm just going to get resin. I've had a couple. Kevin's a body guy, Kevin L. And I've had a couple people tell me that just put a little bit of resin in your Bondo and it lightens it up, Floyd. Like on the passenger side, on that pillar right at the bottom where I had to make the weld repair for where the trim went. There's like two little pinholes there, and I'm being told that if I put just a little bit of resin to I guess loosens up the Bondo a little bit, and it helps get rid of any pinholes and problems like that. That's what I'm being told. So I'll mix a little bit up. I'm not talking about doing crazy stuff. Think about it. I'm not going to, like Gordy, I think said, and I think I talked about what other guys are doing. They actually put a thin coat of Bondo on a whole brand new quarter, and then they sand it to get it perfect. I'm not doing that. I'm just going to body work where all the seams are, where the new package tray to the new quarters meet. They used to fill that up with lead, where the rocker, you guys just see me do the rocker to the quarter. I'm just doing areas like that, but around the windows, both windows were a little problematic. I mean, you guys saw I cut the whole quarter out of it. Might as well. It's kind of like what Dan does with that two-door to four-door, from four-door to two-door conversion. But when you change a full quarter and cut the window frame out, you're almost doing that. So it's almost this not same thing. I mean, you got to build all that structure back up in there. We know where all those brackets and braces are underneath there now, the skeleton of the car. But, the windows are a pain in the butt for that. And the passenger side, because I had to weld up all those where the trim would have went. And, the grinder marks I made, I probably could have done a better job grinding. Once them windows are done, I'm going to paint them. And remember, I'm putting stationary glass in that's sitting right over here on the table. And I got the rubber on there, so, and that pucker on the end is starting to sit down a little bit. It isn't going to be so dramatic when I put them in. So, and that rubber is going to hide like a lot of the lip on the driver's side, and it's going to hide a lip on the passenger side. So I'm probably being a little too critical, but that's okay. I'm learning. Wait till you guys see me try to paint. I've never painted before. I watched Dan do it a couple times. I'm trying to get him to use. Hey, Dan, use the Raptor liner, that Raptor liner stuff. Use that on your in that green box there. Use that on your truck bed. That way, any mistakes, like I was saying in my comment on your video, you can make all the hackery mistakes, and I can learn by watching. Then you ain't got to look for a bed liner. Who else? Oh, Country Boy's in here. What's going on? Chris made it. How you doing, Chris? Thanks for coming in. Yo, Country Boy, I got a piece of mail. I only have one piece of mail this week, and it's from our good buddy. It's from Jason, Country Boy Gas Garage. So we're going to get it opened up now that we know he's in here. Well, thank you, Camaro Chick. I appreciate that. Happy Thanksgiving to you, too. I don't know. A lot of people go away for Thanksgiving. I'm not sure, but I'm going to do next Friday anyway. And if everybody can make it, great. But if you can't, well, I wish you well on your trip and be safe. And we'll see you the following week. But we are going to do a Thanksgiving one as well. Man, I got all kinds of stuff in here. Let's see. Wow. We got a couple stickers. All right. Very cool. We got the Nova. I love this one. They just had Sticker Mule just had a sale. I just got some of these, Jason, but they're not here yet. I got them in this, but they're not here because Andy's did that. Kim, what's this word? Holographic or whatever. Very cool, man. He gave me two of everything. That's very cool of you. We got two bus ones. And we got that. We got a magnet. I think I'm going to put this on the door with my magnets, Jason. Very cool, man. Thank you. Let's read the note. Hey, Brian, thanks for the shirt, man. I really appreciate it. I love the SS Chevy. And I look for, 55 Chevy. Sorry. And I look forward to the Friday night live streams. Thanks, Jason. I appreciate that, brother. Hey, listen. You gave me two of everything. Do you mind if I slip one in with our winner tonight? Not of everything, but like, here and there. That way I can pay it forward. I'll keep one for myself and maybe put one out there for a lucky winner, provided it's not you. Is that cool, dude? All right, cool, man. Thank you. I like to pay it forward. Dude, I can't decide. I might put them both. I'm definitely gonna put the bus in the window, but I might have to put this Nova in the window too when I get it, man. That's outstanding, dude. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. Now on to the next. Put these over here. So the lucky winner tonight is going to get one of Jason's stickers. Not like one of each. They're going to get one of the stickers that Jason sent to me. All right. So you got that to look forward to at the halftime show. You could also get some Country Boy Gas Garage garb to go with ours. With the BW garb. Is that the word? Garb? I don't know if I'm hip enough. Danielle, help me out here. Is that the right word? I don't know. Oh, Kim's yelling down the steps. No. I try to fit in. Swag. Swag is the swag. Swag. I try to be cool. I really, really do. There it is. Grady said the same thing. Turlo said merch. Hey, listen. Well, first of all, thanks for coming in, Turlo. I see Puglisi's here. But I need anybody in here that has yet to subscribe to Turlo's Garage to get over there and do it. The guy is sitting, I checked this morning, he's sitting at 973. Let's get this guy to 1,000. So if you haven't already, please take a second right after the show, or if you need to dart in and dart out real quick and go over and give Turlo Garage a sub. All right, I'd really appreciate it. And say, hey, BW told me to come over here. He's really close. Let's get him over to threshold. Our buddy Robert from RNG Garage, he made it like 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, shot over 1,000. And his videos are all doing really well too. Really proud of you, Robert. Yeah, Kim, get over there and sign up for Turlo. Get over there and support Andy. Yo, Cody made it in. What's going on, Cody? Yo, Scott's Rods made it in. Thanks for coming in, Dave. I appreciate it, man. Really do. Very good. Very good. Jazz, I saw you go help your buddy pick up that 55. If he gets cold feet, let me know. I'll come get it. Like I said, I got a couple garages. I could stick it in one of my other garages. I'm hoping to go out and work on the car a little bit tomorrow afternoon. I got to help my brother-in-law in the morning. They're starting a demo on his place, the one that burnt down. They're going to start the demo, I guess, Monday, and he wants to get some stuff moved out of the way. So, got to do that. Probably be over there at least half a day. You ain't got dibs. You ain't got no time for that. I know where all the welds are, man. Let me get it. I can guarantee I know just about where every pinch weld is on that thing. Yes, he does. And one of these days, it ain't going to go that way. It's going to go the other way, hon. Left one. Put it in your left. I like the left idea. I'm just kidding with you, Chaz. Everybody needs a 55. I just seen one. It's in Ohio, and it's a good deal. 65. Well, for the states, Dan, it seems like you get the best deals up there in Canada for these tri-5s, even for junk. They want. I mean, I guess it's the people selling it. This guy's being fair. He's got a front clip for it minus the hood fiberglass, but he's got the complete car. It looks like it's pretty much all there, and he wants $6,500 for it. Down on this side of the world, that's a deal. So, and I wanted to tell you, I think I wrote it in comments. If you really have to have a part for that Nomad, I'm telling you, that Jay Hammond, he's the distributor for the Tri Five parts down in Carlisle, and they got the biggest event for every kind of car. They have the Chevy week, they have the Mopar week, they have the car corral. It's huge, and I guarantee he's one of the biggest parts distributor, at least in this side of the country, if not the whole country. And his warehouse is, and I'm not kidding you, it's 10 minutes from my house. He's a really nice guy too. It's where I bought my grill. He still owes me a light bucket. He wrote it on the receipt. I still got the receipt. I mean, one of the light buckets when I was walking out, he goes, "Oh man, that ain't no good." He goes, "I got a better one at the house. I owe you one." And he wrote, "I owe you one" on a receipt. He's a solid human being, man. So if you can't find something and you're desperate, I'll go down and look for you if you want. Let's see. That's all right. Ratty muscle's all right. That car's got that look, it's sort of patinaed. It looks a little rough on the passenger side. I do think, and I think it's a 210 though, Chaz. I can't guarantee it. You can tell. I mean, whatever the title says, I guess, but that had 210 trim on it. Hey, Brian, thanks for coming in, brother. Appreciate you, man. Yo, there's Shaky. What's going on, man? Thanks for coming in, Bob. I appreciate it, man. I meant as far as the trim goes. Cody Dan just disassembled. I don't know if you watched the video. He just disassembled a complete delivery. He cut all the floor and all the sheet metal parts he needs. I'm talking about. I think he was looking for some trim pieces or something. And I was just saying that the one guy, I don't. He's on Facebook Marketplace. His name's Jay Hammond. And like I said, his warehouse. He's got a couple warehouses, but one of his bigger ones is not 10 minutes from my house. Chris, what's going on? Appreciate you, brother. Oh yeah, Kim Gorney's got a bunch of cats too. He's on Instagram. Find him on Instagram. He's got a ton of cat pictures on there. Yo, Henry, you made it, man. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. I had a guy, David. I don't know. He was just watching our videos, and he said that for the roof, after I get the majority of it off, he says the 3M adhesive remover is good for getting the residuals off of that roof. So I'm looking on Amazon. I got to look again. The only one I can get quick is in the spray bottle, the like the turpentine type can. I can't get that for like 2 weeks, so I might just get the spray can, spray a rag. He says you just start wiping it, and it really comes off nice. I guess do I have to get all of it off or just the majority of it off? Because I'm just going to put the new stuff. I was jealous of Dan's putting it in his Black Widow, so I have to put new in mine. It was drooping. It was coming out anyway. I kid. Yo, Jason, thanks for coming in. Jason Turlo, appreciate it. Also, I wanted to tell you guys about this guy. Let me go over here and so I don't mess it up. It's Gavin's Garage. He's on. Let me see if I go to my video. If it starts playing, I'll turn it down real low. I just got to get to the comments. I want to copy I want to copy it. I think he had it on here. It was. I thought it was anyway. Sorry, everybody. I don't want to screw it up. All right. I'm sorry. This is going to just take another second. I'm not as technical as I need to be. Find it. Oh boy. I'm trying to get to my live now so that I can put it in the comments. There it is. I'll turn the volume way down so I don't screw it all up. There. See if that works. There it is. This guy here, he's building a 56 gasser, and he's got a couple 2-minute videos. He's got his engine on a stand, starting it up. It's pretty badass. And he commented, but he doesn't have a video of it, that John Tinberg actually went to his house and helped him install the front his front clip package, like I got the straight axle kit I got. So, because I guess he's out Midwest and John's only right around the corner, and he is that nice of a guy. So I thought that was pretty cool. That was what I was getting at. It was taking me a minute. I meant to put that link into my phone clipboard before I got on, and I forgot. So I apologize for that lull in time. That wasn't very professional. I guess I got to get better at that. Oh, very cool, Kevin. Yeah, like I said, he's a really nice guy. I haven't been to any shows yet. Yeah, it has been. You see, you're going to talk about painting it next year, huh? I'm Dave. I don't know what you're doing. I'm just going to sat in mine because I've never painted a car before. I mean, maybe you have. You know, satin hides a lot of sins from what I'm being told. I figure I'll seal it with the DP90 and the what you got to before the primer to become a sealer. I got to use that urethane, mix that urethane with it, and it becomes a sealer. I'm going to seal it, and I'm just and from what the body guy was telling me that I talked to, once that sealer flashes off, just paint it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the body work, do the DP90, and just paint it in satin. Now I'm going to do the inside first, and then I'll finish the body, and then I'll get the glass and seal the inside off. But then we'll finish the body work. But how much body work is it going to really be? I got to do that behind the package tray where it meets the quarters, and I got to do around the lights in the tail lights. That's pretty much it. And the front I got to do, obviously, but I don't have to do that on the car. At least most of it I don't have to do on the car. I got to straighten some stuff out up front anyway. So, right. What's the big news one? What do you got? We got both, Brian. Well, what's one's big news? Cop shootout at the entrance of the cul-de-sac last night. Jewelry store robbery. Oh, drug bust. Police stuff. All right. I've been babbling. I'm sorry. I'm just catching up on some of the comments we got going on here. You found drug. Are you a policeman? One. I've never had anything like that. It is exciting stuff. That was kind of funny. I'm gonna try to lay plastic down, Chris. You know, I'm gonna drape some from the ceiling because I'm gonna hang the garnish molding and the steering column from the ceiling, and I'll just drape both sides and kind of make like a little tent for that. And then, for the car, I'm just gonna, plastic around. I'm just gonna paint the windowsills. I'm gonna paint the dash, the package tray, and the door jams. I don't want to sound lazy because you guys know I'm really trying to do a good job on the car, and it's not really lazy. But I don't think I want to take the doors off because the only two places that the paint wouldn't really get, and it is painted behind there with black, is right where the hinges are. And I was like really looking at it because I got those really close. And you'll hear a lot of things. I'm going to tell you, they fit pretty good, but they don't fit as good as the original doors. They just don't. And it's like, even though my doors are beat, I could put them on there and they fit pretty gosh darn good. I'm gonna have to do a little shaving here and there on them doors to get them to where they're a little bit better. But I don't think I'm gonna take them off because it was a pain to get them where they are. The old doors are really they're just beat. And not only are they beat, like the holes are half stripped out from people loosening and tightening through the years on the inside of the door there, and they're just, the little tabs. I guess I could get new tabs to kind of slip in there. But like the one door that's on the, well, you guys see it all the time. It's on Kim's bench. The other one's out in the shed, and they're just beat. The whole bottom inside, you can put your fingers in the one corners. It's just, but so I said, I'll buy brand new doors. Hindsight 2020, I probably should have found really good used doors because they probably would have fit better. I mean, they're okay. They're brand new. Don't get me wrong on anything. And they're going to fit. They fit okay right now, and I'm going to make them fit better, but they don't fit as good as original doors. I can tell you, it's verifiable. Hey, Mark's Garage. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I will. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for stopping by. Very cool, Robert. Very cool, man. I'm hoping you're feeling better, man. You get back after it, man. You really have good momentum with your channel, dude. Don't let it slip away. Trying to catch up on comments. Our neighbor lady, she's like 90. She calls up all the time for some kind of, she just wants somebody to stop by, but she always needs something looked at. So I always stop over and look at it. She's got one of those little tiny Chihuahua dogs, and I cannot get him to befriend me no matter what I do. I bring treats over every time. I bring him toys. He'll come over and wait for his treat, but he won't let me give him a scratch. He's he's not mean to me or anything. He just wants to play, but I just can't get him to let me give him a little scratch. Very good, Robert. I'm glad you're back on the mend, brother. That's excellent news. That's excellent news. My buddy at work, the one I was telling you guys about that has that Jeep that's starting to rust out, he was out for 5 weeks. He had the COVID, had a battle with the COVID. He was fully vaccinated, and he said he can't say if it helped or if he would have died if he didn't have it. So I don't want to get into all that, but man, he went and 5 weeks. He said he went to the urgent care like 4 times. Finally, he went to the hospital. He said he brought an overnight bag. He was sure they were going to admit him. They didn't admit him. His B12 was next to nothing. But he said he was hard up for like five weeks, man, before he got on the mend. So I completely understand you taking a while, Robert. I really do. I see it. Take your time. Don, you made it, man. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. That's all right. Yeah, it seemed that way, man. I started to watch. You had something going on with the coupler hose. I just watched your you put the bar on, you cleaned the bar up on that 57 Nomad. Very nice, brother. Very nice. Oh, let's see here. Here. All right. So it's that time of the show where we're gonna have our little giveaway. All right. We got 2 shop magnets or refrigerator magnets. Right. We've got 3 stickers, and we're going to give away one of the Country Boy Gas Garages stickers that we're going to put in the pack. All right. So when I say go, give me a number between 1 and 32. Go. Up, Howie Mook. Howie Mook, 2 weeks in a row. You got to be Howie Mook. Kim, is that right? Number 31. Number 31. Howie Mook. All right, Howie's saying to do it over because he just won last week. So let's have a do-over. Maybe we should make that a rule. If you won last week, you're not allowed to win this week. So let me generate a new number. Hang on a second. Oh, we jumped up to 34 people. All right. Let's see here. All right. When I say go, give me a number between 1 and 34. Go. Remember, not only are you going to get 2 BW Garage magnets and 3 stickers, you're also getting a Country Boy Gas Garage sticker. Dave Buss. Dave Buss. Kim, is that right? Dave Buss. Dave Buss, number 22. Dave Buss, number 22. Dave, congratulations and welcome to the show. I appreciate you coming in. Listen, what you need to do is you need to go to the channel's homepage. All the way to the right in the About section is my email. I'm also going to type it in here. Email me your address and I'll mail those stickers out to you tomorrow. Okay, so I'm going to write my email in here. Okay, Jed Clampett 32 at yahoo.com. Jed Clampett 32 at gmail.com also works. They're both linked directly to my phone. Just in the to section or the about section, write your name and send me your address, and I'll mail them out to you tomorrow. Congratulations, brother. As long as it's in the North American region, America or Canada. Pardon me. I'd also say Mexico, but I don't think we've ever had anybody from Mexico in on our show yet. Lots of Canadians and lots of Americans. Hey, Blue Yellow made it in. What's going on, Brent? Appreciate you coming in, man. I don't know. I don't know anything about soccer one. Let me tell you too. I'm not a hockey person. You know that, right? But Kim looked up something about your Oilers, and now I get updates from suggested updates from Google. So I always know what your hockey team's doing, even though I don't watch it. So I thought you might find that interesting. Sunday night or Monday night? I'm burned out on Sundays. Let's go Monday night. Let's do Monday night, and then we can hash it out on Toy Tuesday. I missed Toy Tuesday this week. Kim and I were really busy. Watched it on a replay. Did watch it, but we missed it live. Did you check that? Did you check that again, Cody? The accelerator pump. It has to have a hole. I showed that video to Phil, and he's like, "Dude, there's something." He said, "There's that thing's ripped or something." There's no way that much gas should be coming out that accelerator pump. Paul Rhodes, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it, man. Cool. I haven't heard Dave Buss. Did he's looking for the email now. I don't know. We'll see in a minute here. Let me see here. I got a free ticket, they say. I don't know if any of you other YouTubers are getting this stuff. This guy's saying a free seminar to the music industry. How did they get music industry for me? For a YouTube session. I ain't a musician. Some of the stuff they try to sell you on, I guess. I don't know. All right. Well, we ain't got nothing yet, but we'll keep looking. Yes, claim your prize, Dave Buss. Don't forget your prize, buddy. Get on our email list or our mailing list. It's a good thing. I guess what I'll do in the future is like I said, if you won last week, you can't win next week. Maybe we'll make that a rule. I'm not really a big rules guy. You guys should know that by now. But maybe also if nobody claims the prize, if I never get an email, that's never happened yet. But if it ever happens where I don't get an email, I'll do two the next week. You know what I mean? I always want everybody to end up with stickers. I do. I don't know, Cody. I don't know. Like I said, make sure the float is working. Like if the float's not coming up and putting the needle in, it's going to just keep putting gas through. But coming out the accelerator pump like that doesn't seem normal. There's something missing. There's either a rip in the diaphragm or there's something missing. I don't know. I know at the rod on cars. I don't know. I don't know squat about bikes. That's why I lean on Phil for any of that stuff. But the on a car, the accelerator pump, I don't think you want. Some people say you want a tiny bit of play at the rod. I don't think you want any play at the rod on the accelerator pump, but to each their own. So I guess you could check that. I don't know. I guess I could do that, Henry. I guess I could put names in a hat. It's kind of fun. Everybody gets to pick a number. I try to do it the fairest way I can, but if I put everybody's name in a hat, like like you're here almost every week. Floyd's here almost every week. Gorney and Chris, but we got a lot of new people to come in, and I try to bring as many people in as we can. By the way, we just cleared 1,700 subscribers. So for our little tiny channel, that's awesome. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it. But for people that are just coming in, I want them to have a chance too. I want them to get involved. So it'd be real hard to put a name in a hat. I'd have to sit here and try to get everybody's name while they're in here, and I don't know, just guess a number and then have them shoot me an email. It just felt like it was the easiest way, but I could think about that. Yeah, JJ and Son Speed Shop. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming in and checking us out. I suppose so, Henry. You're right. You're right. You know what, though? Have you won yet, Henry? Because if you haven't won, shoot me an email. You know what I mean? Because it's like, I thought Gorney won. And then Gorney, I didn't know he didn't have any stickers. So I sent him stickers last week. I mean, he's been hanging out with us a couple of years. He won. What'd you win, Gorney? You won Kim's Christmas gnome last year. Remember? It was funny. It was like we're doing giveaways, and it was right around Christmas. And Kim was making little Christmas gnomes, little crafts. I'm like, all right. She's like, here, you can give it away. She was on the show that night, and I put it up there. And I think you won, didn't you, Gorney? Yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy, Dave? Cool, man. That's cool, Gorney. Appreciate it. Let me know. But yeah, I think you won. You won the gnome last year. I remember that. She did some Thanksgiving gnomes, some Halloween gnomes, and are you doing Christmas gnomes again, Kimmer? You already did them last year. I guess she already did them, but she did this year. She did Halloween and Thanksgiving ones. Take it easy, Paul. Thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate you, dude. Have some fun, man. Looks like he's gonna have a good time, Paul. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you, man. Nah, that's Craftsy, Kim. Craftsy. I got her a wood burning thing. I don't even know if she likes it or if she's going to use it, but it's something for her to fool with out in the garage when I'm out there messing around. She's got her saw going, making shapes. Take care, brother. Appreciate you, man. I really do. And so it gives her something to mess with while I'm messing around out there. I suppose I could. What do? He said, I tonight I talked about, and I still want, if you guys haven't, and I'll bring it up again. If anybody in here that has not subscribed to Turlo's Garage yet, please go over there real quick and hit the sub button. He was sitting at 973. We want to get him up over 1,000. Tell him BW sent you over there. Do that. And I want everybody to check out that Gavin's garage. Try that out. I think it's in here. I got it all messed up. It's in there. I'll put it on there again. And he's like I said, he's only got like 4 little videos to check out, but they're pretty cool. And I thought what was really cool when he commented that he did have Tinberg help him put his front clip on. I guess when you're in the Midwest, John would be happy to stop by. I was a little too far away for that, but it's a really cool thing. Told you guys he was a nice guy. Jason's churning along. He's on a rocket ship. He's going straight up, man. I told you guys that, 4 months ago, 5 months ago. I think Cody's going to hit it. I think you're going to hit it too, Andy. I really do. He's just looking for that one. All right, cool, Dave. I appreciate it, man. Like I say, shoot me an email. Uh, my email's That's my email. It's You can use yahoo.com or gmail.com. Both of them are Jed Clamp at 32, just as written. If you go to my About section on the channel's homepage, all the way to the right, click that tab. My email's also in there. Shoot me an email with your address, and I'll mail them out to you. Anywhere inside the North American region, Canada, United States, whatever, we'll get them mailed out to you. Congratulations, buddy. It's always fun watching a new person win. I appreciate the support, man. Thanks for coming in and checking us out. Yo, Dad, what's going on, Dave? Thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate you, brother. Yeah. I saw something you commented or something. Were you a little under the weather? You weren't feeling good or something? I try to keep up on what everybody's doing. I see information on Facebook. I see information in YouTube, and I try to put two and two together. Make sure everybody's still doing okay, without being too newsy. All right, I'm glad you're feeling better, brother. Yes, I will, Swamp Thing 56. Yes, I will. I'm coming. I hope everybody can make it, but if you got family obligations, I completely understand. But if you're chilling like me and Kim are going to be doing at the house, I'll be here. Actually took off Wednesday and Friday, and I'm off Thursday, so I got 3 days off in a row. And I'm gonna do some garage time. I'm gonna have some fun out in the garage. I'm gonna get real close to paint, or yeah, actually do some painting. I really want to get the dash painted. I got it covered over. I check it every night. It's fine. I got the window frames covered over. They're in raw metal, but I found that if you keep them covered with rags, it does a good job. My garage ain't that wet, and it's that time of year where the air is getting drier anyway, so we're in good shape that way. And I'm getting close to paint. I got to get the garage. Let me back up here and check. I think 60 degrees. Yeah. So I got the urethane reducer. Now, it's not the DuPont brand. I got the DP90 primer, but you can use any reducer. And I got the UR60, so it should be at least 60 degrees for that to work. And I can heat the garage up to at least that. Heck, I can get the garage to 90. It's to keep it there for a certain time, because I want the primer sealer, because the primer is just a primer until you add, from what I read and from what my buddy, the body shop guy, was explaining to me, is it's just a primer until you add the reducer, and that's whenever it gets sealing properties to it. And we'll get it sprayed over. When it flashes off, we're going to switch right over to the hot rod black. I think I'm going to pull the old door out of the other shed, so I got to practice a little, to make sure I'm going to do a lot of research and make sure I get the right tip in there. Now, remember, I'm only going to be using the sprayers that I got from Harbor Freight. It's going to have to be good enough, where I feel like we're primering the car correctly, and we're just painting it in satin, because I'm nobody professional to do a professional paint job. Maybe after I practice with a car or two in satin, maybe I will give it a try at it, but for right now, we're going to go with what we've been told works for amateurs like myself. I don't really care for this time of year, because it gets cold and everybody's the same way. One thing I do like about this time of year, I get to wear my favorite types of shirts. I love this shirt. Kim said she's going to get me some more of this. This is an Eddie Bauer. I feel so civilized. I wear work clothes like 98% of my life, and every once in a while I get to wear a nice piece of clothing. And this thing is comfortable, and it's warm too. It's actually almost too warm. I busted my knuckle yesterday scraping that wall or that roof of that car one. I hope so, JJ. I hope so. We'll find out, man. I can't wait till we start putting the designs on it and painting with the one shot, putting the little designs on there and all over the car, laying it out, trying to figure out where we want to put things and not overdoing it. Sometimes people overdo it or this and that, but I want it to look really old school. I want it to be to where, it looks like it came right off the strip in the 60s. You guys know what I'm talking about. You know about the paint graphics back then. Iron Horse, what's going on, man? Thanks for making it in. I appreciate you, buddy. Hopefully, I didn't miss anybody. And any of you new guys that come in, scold me. I always like to try to say at least hello to everybody when they're coming in. I like to get to know everybody that I'm interacting with on the internet. I always try if you're commenting into my videos, I encourage you to do it. I always try to comment back. If I miss a comment, it's usually because they don't show it to me. Unless it's just a mean spirited one or something. And I just try to ignore it, but that's okay. It's the internet. It's to be expected, right? That's me, Chris. It's like I said, 98% of my life, man. I'm not kidding you, man. I was in my work clothes until I took a shower to get on here. It's like these. Actually, I got sweatpants on. I don't even have a pair of regular pants on right. That's why I said I wanted to get comfortable from working all day. I was a little tired. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to do it in the house tonight. I did it the last couple of weeks in the house, plus Turlo's big white rings down here. It's comfortable. It's a nice backdrop. Maybe I should get some BW garage stuff back here. I don't know. It's not really the garage though, so it doesn't seem right. But you guys got to see, I got my nostalgic refrigerator in the horseshoe. At least you guys got something cool to look at. Those arrowheads are pretty badass too. And don't forget Jaws' lava lamp. Don't tell him it's not on today. But he hasn't visited us in a couple of weeks, so that's all right. That's kind of off the wall one. But it's true. That stuff floated around in the late 80s, early 90s too. ISD. God bless you, Brent. I used to pull those long weeks at the job. I still do every once in a while. I don't work an 8-hour day. It's at least a 9-hour day. I start at least an hour early. And I always got something going. If I'm not at work, I'm coming home to something I got to get taken care of usually. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, Swamp Thing. John Milner. I got like visions of what I want, but I don't have fully what I want yet. But a lot of the graphics I'm going to have, the normal stuff everybody else has, but I don't want what everybody else has. I kind of want my own little theme to it. I don't want it. Everybody has this, that. I do want moon eyes on mine. I do want the bird on mine, like everybody else got I it Clay and Smith cams and stuff like that. That's cool. I don't have a Clay and Smith cam, but their graphics are cool. But I want stuff like that. But I also want my own thing. My own stuff. Like Kim come up with the drop in the bucket thing. The name of the car, Sad News. It's like I was thinking about inside the car on the speaker side to like getting an emblem made, the Sad News emblem, and putting that in there instead of the Chevrolet or the Bel Air emblem that usually goes into the speaker box area. So I don't know. I don't know if that's what I'm going to do or not, but that's what I'm thinking I want to do. I want it to be nice, but I want it still be a gasser. That makes sense, I guess. Yeah, Mr. Horsepower. But it's the Smith the Smith and I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. Yes, it's Mr. Horsepower. We have a couple different versions of them painted on the door. You guys see them on the other lives. Clay Smith. Thank you, Shopcat. Clay Smith. I knew it was Smith. No, it's Clay. It's definitely Clay Smith. That's exactly what's on the cigar. It's Clay Smith on a cigar, the smoking cigar that's coming out the side. Yes, Clay Smith. I think I might. I think I might have early onset of what I don't want to say Alzheimer's or whatever, but it's like my memory is not what it used to be, and it's like the word is right there. Yes, yes. But I think I told you guys last week. It's like I want them. I want them old school graphics. I want it. I don't want it vinyled on. I want it hand painted on. If we got to sit there and draw lines and get it where we want it, maybe get some vinyl negatives made to help draw it on there. To make like a template or you know to get the sketch of what we want and make sure it's where we want it to be and all that stuff. But definitely hand painted stuff. We know there's not going to be any real mud in the car. The car ain't going to be full of mud. We know it's a clean car because we changed all the panels. You're only going to have the plastic at all the joining seams, right? So we got video evidence. So it might not be the greatest paint job. It might not be but everybody's going to know it's a clean car, and that's good enough for me. Sort of, yes, yes. It's the thrush. The thrush mufflers is almost the same as Mr. Horsepower, Henry. Yes, I often thought the exact same thing. Yep. We'll find something, and we'll get there. Like I said, I want to find like a poor kid with one shoe sticking out in front of the other, and the front ripped up, and his big toe sticking out, flipping a coin into the bucket. Right, like a baseball cap on backwards. At least that's what my brain sees. I don't know. I'll come up with something. If I jabberjaw something like that to my art buddy back home, maybe he sketched something up. I don't know. You know. All right, Camaro chick. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. Take care. We're at that time anyway. We got a minute and 20 seconds left. So I'm going to use that time to wish you guys well, and use that time to wish each other well. We had a pretty good show this week. It was a lot. We had pretty good traffic. We hit 34, 35 people. That's good, man. Tell your friends, come in. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. I hope it helps. I don't know if it does or doesn't at this point, but I could sure use the chance and the support. So if you don't mind hitting the like button for this live stream on your way out the door, you would be doing me a great service, and I would greatly appreciate it. On the outside chance that you've not subscribed to our channel yet, please subscribe to the channel. I really could use the support, and I would appreciate it very much. And like I say, we are going to go off as planned next Friday. I hope everybody can make it in. I really do appreciate it. If not, I completely understand. Family stuff first. It's the way it works. But I like doing this, and I'm going to do it next Friday too. I always enjoy talking to everybody. I guess we'll see you Sunday night over there on the Nobody Show. I don't know, maybe tomorrow if Dan and Danielle decide to do a live, maybe we'll see you tomorrow. I don't know, but for sure on Sunday. All right. Anybody else, you ought to check that out. It's a lot of fun. It's called the Nobody Show, and a few of us meet up over there on Sunday evenings, and we, he's got a very interesting show. He always reviews, like he finds old magazines and goes through them and reviews whatever's in there, including the ads, which is really neat stuff. So I encourage everybody to go check that out. All right. So we've hit the 1 minute or the 1 hour mark. So we're going to go ahead and end this stream. I just want to let everybody know I appreciate every single one of you, and see you next week. Take care, everybody.